Right now, around the world, families are watching their children achieve milestones that doctors once said were impossible. Four revolutionary SMA treatments are advancing through clinical trials, each taking a completely different approach to fighting this condition. For decades, we were just managing SMA, and for the first time, we're potentially transforming what it means to live with it. Epicategronmab SRK-015. Epicategronmab, which successfully completed phase 3 trials in October 2024, represents a completely different approach to managing SMA. This investigational therapy targets myostatin, a protein that naturally limits how strong muscles can become. By preventing the activation of myostatin, Epicategronmab allows muscles to grow larger and more powerful than they otherwise could. Something that makes this particularly exciting is its potential as a combination therapy. Patients can receive Epicategronmab alongside existing treatments like Spinraza and Zolgensma. In an earlier phase 2 trial, over half of younger patients experienced meaningful improvements in motor function, having proven effective in complete phase 3 studies. Now, this could redefine what's possible for muscle strength in SMA. The muscle-building approach of Epicategronmab addresses a fundamental challenge in SMA. Even when motor neurons are preserved and restored, muscle weakness can persist. By directly targeting muscle growth limitations, this therapy offers a complementary strategy that could enhance the benefits of existing treatments. OAV101IT. Now, OAV101IT, which completed phase 3 trials in December 2024, solves a major limitation of current gene therapy. The original Zolgensma works brilliantly, but still has restrictions. Weight limits and pre-existing antibodies can make some patients ineligible. This new intrathecal version delivers the same gene therapy directly in the spinal fluid, bypassing those barriers entirely. This approach is similar to how Spinraza is given, but as a one-time treatment instead of ongoing injections. Phase 3 trial results have shown motor function improvements in patients who have never received SMA treatment before. This investigational therapy could mean gene therapy becomes available to older children and those previously excluded. For families who've been waiting for their chance at gene therapy, this represents real hope. The significance of this development cannot be overstated. Many families have watched other children benefit from gene therapy while being told their child didn't qualify due to age or weight restrictions. OAV101IT could open doors that previously seemed permanently closed. NMD670. NMD670 is an investigational treatment currently in phase 2 testing. It represents something completely new, targeting muscle function directly rather than the underlying genetics. This small molecule works by blocking chloride channels in muscle tissues, making muscles more responsive to the signals they receive from motor neurons. Think of it as amplifying the volume of muscle contractions. The revolutionary aspect is how it could potentially be taken. Instead of hospital visits for injections, now patients could potentially take their medication at home in pill form. Early trials in related muscle conditions have shown promising results for reducing fatigue and improving strength. The convenience factor alone has the potential to transform daily life for SMA families if proven effective in trials, eliminating the stress and expense of frequent medical appointments while potentially maintaining therapeutic benefits. This oral approach represents a paradigm shift in SMA treatment accessibility. For families living far from specialized treatment centers or dealing with complex medical equipment, the possibility of effective treatment in a pill form could be life-changing. CDK5 inhibitor. Now, the CDK5 inhibitor approach, still in preclinical research stages, tackles SMA from an entirely different angle, protecting motor neurons from dying in the first place. Research has discovered that an enzyme called CDK5 becomes overactive in SMA, damaging the cellular powerhouses called mitochondria. Now, this damage occurs before symptoms even appear. In laboratory results and studies, inhibiting CDK5 has successfully prevented motor neuron death in research models. The remarkable thing about this preclinical approach, so far tested only in laboratory and animal models, is that it could potentially help all SMA patients, regardless of their specific genetic makeup or previous treatments. While still requiring clinical trials to prove effectiveness in humans, the neuroprotective strategy could preserve existing motor functions and slow disease progression if studies prove successful. This neuroprotective approach is particularly intriguing because it could potentially benefit patients across the entire SMA spectrum, offering hope for preservation of function even in advanced cases. The science behind the hope. Each of these treatments represents years of significant discovery and innovation. Researchers have learned to think beyond simply increasing SMN protein levels to address the broader biological consequences of SMA. This includes understanding how muscles respond to signals, how motor neurons can be protected from damage, and how to deliver therapies more effectively to those who need them the most. The diversity of these approaches also reflects our growing understanding that SMA affects different people in different ways. Now, what works best for one individual may not be optimal for another, making a range of treatment options increasingly important. A multi-front attack. How each treatment attacks SMA differently makes it striking. We have muscle enhancements, improved gene therapy access, convenient oral medication, and cellular protection. This multi-pronged approach offers hope that SMA management could become more comprehensive and effective than ever before. Now, these breakthroughs represent years of dedicated research and the courage of families who have participated in clinical trials. Clinical research takes time, and we must remain patient as these treatments undergo rigorous testing to ensure safety and effectiveness. The process is essential for confirming that these promising therapies will truly benefit patients. However, the progress happening right now is unprecedented. For families affected by SMA, this represents more than medical advancement. It's hope taking tangible form. While we wait final results, we witness the foundation being laid for a future where SMA impact could be dramatically reduced. Stay hopeful, stay informed, and remember that this community continues to grow stronger. Together, we're not just witnessing history, we're helping rewrite it. If you really want to be part of witnessing, help make sure by liking this video and subscribe to the channel to stay informed.